This is your boy, Fat Man. I'm back. Yes, thank you. It's been a minute. I apologize for not making another video. And we're almost at 500 subs. And thanks to you, I'm happy about this. I'm very happy about this. My video right here got 10K views. That is the first video, I think, in my entire catalog of doing YouTube for over the past 9 years, almost a decade. That Spider-Man video, that Spider-Man 2 video is the best video ever. Yes, it's all concept art. None of it's true. And there's other Spider-Man stuff that has leaks and rumors videos. But this video right here is the one I'm happy about. And they're shooting fireworks off on the block. So let's just get down to this video. I'm happy. Let's review this and talk about the new Spider-Man trailer that dropped. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get to that. So I thank you guys for watching that video. Shout out to new subscribers. If you want me to make some type of content, just comment below. Let me know what you want to see on the channel, and I can talk about that and break it down from my point of view. And let's just get into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't come here for me. You came here for the trailer that everyone's talking about. Let's go. Let's get it. Here we go. Ow, Sony. Shouts to Insomniac, thank you. That Marvel logo, beautiful, never changes. Love it.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this.
Always spinning my head. It don't even matter what you think you said. 'Cause I got my eyes on you, watch out. Make a wrong move and you lose, no doubt. 'Cause it's scary.
Oh, look at the fresh cut! Oh! That spider symbol looks fresher than before. Hey. This shit's gonna be popping. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's take it back. We're gonna do that for the simplest of things. You're gonna have to take it back. Not all the way back, but right about here. Let's see this. This is the one thing I want to point out the most. Their detail, Insomniac working on detail is incredible because you can see the wrinkles in this nigga's finger. You can see right there. You can see the muscles in his fingers. You can see the flex. You know how you have the lines in your fingers and you can see them flex with the skin. You can see the skin flexing here. Not just the suit breaking apart, which the detail in this suit is immaculate. Like it's incredible the way they're able to detail the fuck out this suit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like what they've done with this suit is some powerful shit. I'm just gonna be real with you. They've right now he's shattering and pushing against something, and I love the electricity. You can see it kind of moving and waving through here. But as you see the electricity pushing through him, that's incredible. So I want to know if we already have his Venom Blast when it starts, because they've iterated the Venom Blast enough. And the movie it was blue, but now it's red or orange. So I want to know what's the evolution of it. I even think in Spider-Man, the Ultimate Spider-Man, voiced by Donald Glover, he has a Venom Blast, and I think that one's red. So they've changed up his color a couple of times in like any version. But this looks good. I can't admit that. This one looks nice. But the suit's details looks like it's glossy. It looks like it's glass. He is shattering some type of machine here, which I want to know what's going on here though. And I love the way you get the intro from Peter. That sells it enough. That sells it highly for me. Like Peter telling him he has to be a hero. And I love the way the suit just starts to burn up from the electricity of his powers. Because I feel like he's going all out and his suit can't take it. So that's incredible. So we know that the suit itself will have limits, maybe in the game. or at this part of the storyline, we don't know this is the end, the middle, where we're at right now. But we know that he's pushing his limits. That's why he's tearing through his suit, which is, woo. That's beautiful. Also, yeah, actually, no. Let me put on the sound because I should dissect this a little more. Apologies, y'all. Apologies.
Your dad said that. He was right.
Now, the same thing for... They've changed up a lot of... They've given Miles his own Uncle Ben's plenty of times. And what I mean by that is his dad goes missing or dies in the comics. His mom dies. Then he's just an orphan-ass kid, I believe. Then his uncle Davis is a dickhead. Like in the comics, he was a total fucking... I love how they patched up the story in the Ultimate Spider-Verse, but his Aaron Davis was a dickhead. He was a dickhead. He fucking used the shit out of Miles. Even though he comes back and was the Iron Spider, that don't mean diddly piddly shit to me. His Uncle Davis is a dickhead. Does not love Miles. Didn't care about him at all. He only cares about himself. He didn't give a fuck about his brother either. Like, Davis is a dickhead. But Miles has lost his dad in the game. He lost his uncle in the movie. He lost his mom and I think his dad in the comics. And his uncle. This kid is literally almost a fucking orphan. But they always give him somebody to keep his motivation. Or they killed off Peter Parker for him to feeling jealous. Like, wow, Peter died. I could have did something. Because at the point he got bit by the spider, he had powers, but he was unable to do fucking anything. And that's the most incredible part. But they kind of mirror that in the game where he's trying to go save his dad. He's trying to do something, but he's completely powerless. He doesn't even get bitten by the spider yet. He's just completely powerless. And then when he gets bitten, now he can do some type of good, and Peter trains him. I believe this monologue is not Peter dead. They already killed Aunt May. I don't want them to kill Peter Parker because that shit just seems corny because you already done it in the comics. The game has already told us they don't follow the comics. So I kind of want to see what happens next. And I truly hope we do get to find out. And I hope Peter's not like dead. I kind of hope he's kind of pushing up retirement, or he's taking on too much. Because eventually, as a superhero, you do take on a lot. Like not just villains, but you start to go even harder. And having there be two Spider-Mans, hey, things might get done quicker. You never know. He might have left New York City to do something with the Avengers, or there might be a bigger threat that needs his help. So this is why it's a standalone. So I hope they see what's happening. But I love everything happening with this frame because you just know this is probably his final fight, Miles's, in like whatever part of the game this is. I feel like it's the middle.
Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
God bless him with that. And I love the way Miles look. You can see the sweat in the. We could just kind of pan back like a little bit more. You see the sweat right here. That's beautiful. The burning of the suit is incredible. And you get to. I love what they did here. They made the man's teeth incredible. The nose looks good. You got the nice little chin.
Miles.
You see the sweat. You see the perspiration underneath the masks. I think cosplayers know what I'm talking about. This happens a lot. It's becoming the ASMR. I'm sorry. Push him back.
Okay, let's do this.
And I like when he says that and the music drops. The suit looks good. And Miles is always known for like incredible tricks. So I'm not catching it better, but he's always known for good tricks. I feel like this is still Manhattan. I heard Brooklyn will be in the next game. Brooklyn, maybe Queens. I kind of hope they throw the Bronx in there. Don't forget the 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody goes Staten Island. I'm sorry, nobody goes Staten Island. But we see that the suit looks fly on him. Now villains. I don't know what's with these tech cyber villains, but I feel like this is the work of the Tinkerer. I don't know why the Tinkerer is a villain, a Spider-Man villain, but I feel like this is the work of him or Adrian Toomes. Like technology and all that stuff, but I feel like this is the Tinkerer's work because stuff like this just gives me that cybernetic feel. But when I see this, the first thing I thought was Infamous Second Son. I didn't fuck with that game much. Ooh. Right here, when he got this jacket on, and you can see the back at the fresh cut, This looks like he's walking in Chinatown. I seen this Chinatown, or he's just walking in like somewhere in Manhattan. But this is good because I don't think we're gonna be centered in Brooklyn much. Because in New York City, you can go fucking anywhere. Like, doesn't matter. That is classic Spider-Man. We got a nice little dive. We get a nice little Spider-Man dive. We get how Peter did in the first game. He's kind of emulating that, so we get the dive. He's saving. Well, it looks like MJ or maybe somebody else. Right here. Nah, I don't think this is MJ. Mary Jane would have more on her, but he's saving some civilian, so this is pretty cool. Past Grand Central. This is the shot everybody's been using and framing. So the suit here looks fantastic. I like how I think the spider being connected here has been added on. This is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie to you. He looks like he's straight off the comic panel, and that's incredible. New York City in the background. This bokeh is incredible. If anybody know what the photography with bokeh, it's a blurred background, and the subject has been brought into the foreground. This is so kick-ass. I love this, man. This is fire. I don't know the villain though. All this cybernetic stuff means that this is a villain we haven't seen before, or a villain created, or shit, maybe Screwball's powers got better. I don't know. But that's a lot. He's fighting some girl. Cause when I look forward, like we can go back just a little bit. Big ass gloves. So I love the camouflage. He has the camouflage ability, and he's able to use it with his Venom Strike. So his Venom Strike is always a last resort effort move, but it feels like in this game you're going to be using it no matter what. And if he's invisible, which if we just zoom back in, he's invisible. That means we have some type of stealth techniques. I want to be able to hit it on the right mark. Yeah. So if he's going to be invisible, we're going to be able to hit it on stealth techniques. So basically Miles is going to be straight up stealth most of the time of the game to get on opponents that he can't take down face to face. I really do respect that more because we get Spider-Man doing stealth. We always get stealth Spider-Man. I liked in Shattered Dimensions that we had Spider-Man Noir who did stealth takedowns. That was kind of, for me, it was good because it gave me a sense of, all right, Spider-Man Noir can just beat a nigga's ass. Like, he's lit. But right here, as Miles, you can just go invisible. He has only 2 powers that makes him different from Peter Parker, which is the Chameleon and the Venom Strike. The Venom Blast. But that's it. I think his web slinging is different from however, but this in general, right here, that means we get to do some stealth takedowns. That's not bad. That reminds me a little Batman, but this time you're invisible. His Chameleon shit, if he's still, you can't see him. But when he starts to move, you can get a look of where he's at. It's like he has an outline. You know what I'm saying? He's not completely camouflaged. He's completely camouflaged, but when he starts to move, it's like, oh shit. See? You can kind of see him here. Look at the spider symbol, his eyes. Shit's incredible. He swept this person off their feet. And you can go right into a combo. So I think this is kind of like a combo attack. So so you do a stealth takedown. So take him down and bam. Ooh. That was crazy. What was that? There's kind of this straight quickness right here. So people keep saying this is the Prowler, but I don't know about that because of the lights, but yeah, it might be the Prowler. But people keep saying this is the Prowler, so we might get Aaron Davis. We might get him back as the bad guy, him being a dickhead. I don't know. We might get that. I want to see what happens with if that's what we're looking for. I feel like it's more of the Tinkerer. There's a lot of technology villains right now, a lot of cybernetic shit. So let's see what happens. And Miles does not have that much of a rogues gallery. Like he just gets the same Spider-Man villains. That's it. That's why he's not that special. Ooh, here we go. And right here, for me, is the killer. You see the face. He looks more younger, a little more older, but he looks fit. He looks capable. Unlike the last game, where I'm gonna pop this up right there. He looks a little, little green behind the gills. This version, he has more on him. He got the nice shape up, eyebrows, little thick boy. And it looks better. He looks like he's straight off the comic panel. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he looks good. He looks good. Right now, a lot of people are saying because of the climate, they showed this. And you know what? I wouldn't knock them to not show it, to not get people hyped. This has 9 million views right now, trending number 13 or 17, whichever it is. This is popping. I respect this. I respect this whole entire trailer. But I love the suit. The suit is what I love the most part. Let's see. The symbol looks cool. Now we get all that, and I know there was a picture of the suit that I wanted to try to get. There was a nice close-up of the suit, which we don't get to have that here, but the suit looks fantastic. I'm just gonna leave it right on Miles' face. There we go. The intensity in his face kills me. That means Insomniac worked really hard on this game. And this may be a prologue. Like, this is his own standalone thing. But it may, we're not talking other universe. We're talking about the same main gaming universe. I fuck with that. I really do. So I hope they kind of take this to the next level. I feel like Miles was shitted on in the comics. He got completely shitted on. And he wasn't nobody's favorite. When people, like, because what they did to Peter Parker was they killed him out of exhaustion when he was fighting the Ultimate Goblin and Ultimate Green Goblin, and then Miles couldn't do shit. And then when they finally built up Miles, it was just kind of like, fans didn't care about him. Fans did not, and I want no one out there be like, yeah, they did. No, they did not care about him. When he first came out, no one gave a fuck about him. It's true. And then they delegated him. Like, he was kind of fan favorite. They wanted Donald Glover to play him. That never happened. But then he had to voice the character. That did happen. And after that, he's too old. He plays Aaron Davis, the Prowler. But that's Aaron Davis in the Marvel movies. So, however much we can get back with this character. And look, there might be another universe where Donald Glover does become Spider-Man. And that is kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope you know what I'm saying. We're praying for that. But this game looks good. It's gonna be like Uncharted Lost Legacy. I don't mind that. I really don't. Uncharted Lost Legacy was okay, but I heard there was a lot of like weird shit with that game, so I can't really get into it. I didn't play it at all. Didn't buy it. Didn't waste my money on it because I was like, I'm finished with the original series. I don't care about these two characters. Have a nice day. But this, I care about. Not just as a black guy, but like knowing that this is Miles finally coming to the big screen of gaming. Like, yeah, we got him in Spider-Man 1, and people really wanted to play as him up until we finished the final DLC and he got his training. So I really hope Insomniac knows what they're doing about giving him his own solo game. This to me is kind of DLC. How short this trailer is, this seems like a DLC type of thing. But everyone, even Insomniac, I even got it like right here. Insomniac says, no, this is a standalone game. I fuck with that. I really do. I don't have a problem with it. I just felt like, is it the right time for a standalone Spider-Man game? Is it the right time? You know, is it good? And I think Insomniac was ahead of the curve and said, yeah, we've been working on this for a while. This is when the first game came out, and it's been a good 3 years since. So I really, really hope they kick it up here, They really do their job. I'm waiting on next year for them to announce that God of War 2, Kratos and the boy. But let's see what happens. I really do like what they've done with the character. I love seeing his powers in work in this trailer. The villains, you don't really know who the villains are. Everything is too quick. You don't really get enough detail. All I know is they're like cybernetic villains. That's just kind of it. And I'm everything to me is screaming Tinkerer, Tinkerer, Tinkerer. That's it. If something was screaming the Prowler, maybe the Prowler, that would be kind of good if it was Aaron Davis. We can get his death, and that just kind of leaves it up to Miles, his mom. And I really do want Peter to still be there as a mentor. That mentoring ship kind of leads us down the line. But some people might ask, why is Peter not in the game? I kind of do want both Spider-Man. I don't want to just play as Miles. Miles is cool, but the tag team of both of them being in the game, beautiful. But they probably got this and said, nah, let's give him his own platform for now. Yeah, it could be because of the zeitgeist or what's happening. But at the same time, why not really boost up the character? Why not give the character his own spotlight? Because in the movie, Into the Spider-Verse, it was a contained Miles Morales story. But we did have Peter B. Parker. We did have Gwen Stacy. We did have... we had Penny Parker. We had Spider-Ham, Spider-Man Noir. I really believe, like, all of those characters and all of their Uncle Ben moments, that's cool. But at the end of it, it was still a self-contained Spider-Man Miles Morales story. Even though we started with him, we have his journey all the way to the end. Now, for the first Spider-Man game, we get Miles. We get the accident of his father. We get how powerless he was to do anything. That was his Uncle Ben moment even further, because now that's someone he loves and cares about, and he would do anything to just do something. And Peter, kind of seeing the potential in Miles, he helps him. He trains him. He doesn't die. So I'm guessing he may get an accident that's too severe for him that Miles has to pick up. Or Peter gets overwhelmed on the holiday season and he has to really go to work. So I don't want them to kill Peter Parker, because that would be kind of fucked up for... We get part 2 and we know he dies in this game. So that's just kind of stuff I don't want to happen, because they've already shown us they don't stick to the comics. So by killing Aunt May, you don't stick to the comics, because Aunt May gives him his suit. She gives him she gives him the web shooters. She helps, she kind of, gives him the info he needs. She's that anchor. Without Aunt May, there seems to be nothing here. There's just Peter as the mentor. Peter gives him his suit. Peter helps him along the way. And Peter's still that mentor right next to whoever else is still around, Miles hasn't told his mom, or he probably has, but he's keeping it a secret. Or she probably knows. There's a lot here with character development. And maybe his uncle, Davis, still becomes a big part of his life. Somewhere there. But as I like this game, no matter, maybe it could be like 25, 10 hours of a game, 25 hours of a good game, however long it might be, they're going to give us the side missions, they're going to give us stealth missions, because he has stealth, he can just turn invisible. They're going to give us a lot of missions in this game to coincide with the story, and they're going to give us more of Miles' stuff from the comics. They're going to give us a lot of Miles Morales comic book stuff. And that is what I respect, because they've already done that in the first game with Peter. They gave us a lot of hunting missions with Peter and a lot of stuff from the comics and a lot of lore that's already been set for Parker. So with Miles, this is his beginning. This is his journey. So they're going to give us as much as they can from his part of the comics. I don't know much about it, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So we get to kind of see the bout there. So hopefully we get to see what's up. All in all, what do you think of this trailer? Did you fuck with it? Did you love it? What are you expecting from this? Did you think this was DLC? Like I think it was DLC, because I think this was an add-on to the PS5. They're attacking it on just to make the original game longer. Because the first game, when you get the new game plus and the DLC, the shit's fucking long as hell. Like it takes you days. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get through it, but it's still the fun part of playing it. I completed every single thing of the first game, got all the trophies, beat the shit out of that. For this, how much can they really do is what I want to know. Or are they really thinking on their feet with the villains? Because everything to me screams Tinkerer. So what do you think? Comment below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified for more. This is your boy Fatman DD1. Thank you. We're about to hit 500 subs. So thank you so much. We are about to reach 500 subs. Thank you for all of you. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's 5,000. You know what I'm saying? And then it's 1,000. No, actually, I'm trying to get to 1,000. So 500 subs. Thank you. 5,000 is kind of like that's the next goal to reach, right next to 1,000. But I appreciate everybody, and yeah. I'm kind of blown away. I'm close to that goal that I've been trying to reach for fucking years. So, thank you. Yo, I'm out. So remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on grinding, and mad love. And from everything that's happening in the world, have peace, have love in your heart, and stay connected, and do good, and help others when you see shit is just going crazy. Peace.
Shit.
Getting bit on drum.
This is the last time. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
Here's the last
Some of you
one.
niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All the niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden?